Hey you, welcome back to Deal Therapy. Today I thought I would switch it up a little and do a Dollar Tree vocabulary list. I've compiled about 25 words that personally have me in a tizzy. I always struggle with these, and I noticed that in the Dollar Tree community, some of us do also. So I figured I would put this together and it would be fun. If you are offended by learning things, this is probably not the video for you, but it should be taken all in good fun. And, I like to learn, so I figured I would share that with you. So here we go. The very first one is something that I love to pick up from Dollar Tree. It is delicious. For $1.25, you really can't beat it. Love to put it with charcuterie, and it is just one of my favorite things to pick up. But how the heck do you say it?
Simply say giardiniera, giardiniera.
Giardiniera is an Italian relish of pickled vegetables in oil or vinegar. Again, if you see this at Dollar Tree and you like pickled things like I do, you might give it a try. It's so good. The next one is another food item or food component. It's usually in drinks found at Dollar Tree. How do you say it?
Acai.
Acai is grown on acai palm, and it is small and round fruit, black and purple in color, and happens to be native to Brazil, which I didn't know, so that was cool to find. This next one, half of America and the rest of the world is absolutely addicted to, and it is
Arabica.
Arabica are coffee beans connected to Arabia, where it first became popular, and it makes up 70% of the world's coffee production. So cool. This next one is typically used as an alternative to honey, and you say it like this.
Agave.
Agave is a succulent native to Americas. It plays a central role in Aztec culture, and it's used for its nectar as sweetener and fermented for the production of tequila. This next one is usually found in teas, and I see it in sometimes rice at Dollar Tree, and you say it like this.
Turmeric.
Turmeric is a flowering plant in the ginger family. It's native to Southeast Asia, and it treats digestion, cancer, and inflammation. We see this one a ton in energy drinks and sometimes skincare products as well. You say it like this.
Guarana.
Guarana is a climbing plant native to the Amazon basin. It has caffeine as its active ingredient, and it acts as an antioxidant. Now, this one you know and love as the one that no one can say because of this P in the front. But this is how you say it.
Phthalate. Phthalate.
I had to put it twice just for good measure. But phthalates are a group of chemicals used to soften and improve flexibility of plastics. So you don't typically want it in your shampoos and things because they are not great for human consumption. Now this one is viral all over the internet for its wonderful properties in skincare items.
Glycolic.
Glycolic acid in particular is an alpha hydroxy acid. It has natural acids found in foods, and it derives from sugar cane, and it removes the top layers of dead skin. Now this one is another doozy of a tongue twister for the community. It is one that I've struggled with myself, and this is how you actually say the word.
Niacinamide.
Niacinamides are a vitamin B3 found in food, and it improves the skin barrier. Here's another one covered in my skincare video from this season. If you're interested in that, please take a look at episode 1. Here's how you say it.
Ceramide.
Ceramides are fats or lipids found in the skin cells, and they help retain the skin's moisture and fight against free radicals. Now this is one myself that I thought was a short vowel sound, and it is not. So here's how you say this one.
Azelaic.
Azelaic is a chemical compound found in grains and fungus, believe it or not, and it treats rosacea and hyperpigmentation. This one I've seen not too many people struggle with, but it's more of a hesitation, so I figured I would include it. This is how you say this one.
Retinoids.
Retinoids are a class of chemical compounds related to vitamin A. They reduce lines and wrinkles by increasing the collagen production. Okay, are you ready? Another infamous doozy. This one cracks me up every time because, again, I struggle with it too, so it's just funny. Here's how you say it.
Hyaluronic.
Hyaluronic acid is actually found in eyes, joints, and skin, and it hydrates and keeps the skin flexible and supple and therefore youthful, which is why it's in all of the good skincare products. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that this one is Bay, so here's how you say it.
Shea.
Shea butter is made from its fat that's extracted from the nut of an African shea tree. It's found in East and West tropical Africa, while cocoa butter, on the other hand, is made from the cacao plant, which is native to Central and South America, but is mainly exported out of the Ivory Coast, Africa again. And secondarily, it comes from Ecuador. So if you like smelling like a freshly baked cookie, go with cocoa. Otherwise, you get the same benefits with shea butter that you do from cocoa butter, only without the smell of chocolate. Now, I know it is these consonants that are messing us up with this word, but here's how you actually say it.
Jojoba.
Jojoba is a shrub native to southwestern US actually, and it produces a liquid wax ester extracted from the seed. It is fantastic for skin and hair alike. Shopping at Dollar Tree, you may as well be, fluent in French. So here's one of those.
Ombre.
Ombre is actually from a French word meaning shaded. It's having a pattern in which colors or tones fade into one another. Usually they're referring to either a craft or hair color. Continuing down the international front, here is another foreign word. How to say it?
Huga.
Huga is a Danish or Norwegian language word meaning cozy or contented mood evoked by comfort. Is all the feels when you are comfortable and are worried about nothing. Here's another French word, and usually things are going to be this at Dollar Tree when it comes to natural materials. How to say it is?
Faux.
Faux is from the French fake or false. Simple enough. I always have to say this one with a really obnoxious fake French accent when I see this one, but it's fun, and here's how you say it.
Enchanté.
Enchanté means enchanted, delighted, overjoyed, and literally translates to nice to meet you. We see this one as an actual brand, a subsidiary brand at Dollar Tree. This is one we see at other places other than Dollar Tree, and it's more of a hesitation, so I thought I would include it. This is how you say it.
Biodegradable.
Sometimes you see these as a way of the actual symbols themselves, but it just means capable of being decomposed by bacteria or other living organisms. Though this one is just 4 letters, it is equally difficult, and this is how you say it.
Mica.
Mica is a group of silicate minerals. It's a naturally occurring mineral dust used to add shimmer or frost to food, crafts, and cosmetic items. We usually see it in things like eyeshadow and blushes, stuff like that. Now here is one of my favorites. We're seeing these as Halloween is trickling into Dollar Tree stores now, and you may come across it a bunch more. So here is how you say this one.
Apothecary.
An apothecary comes from the Greek root meaning storehouse. So it's sort of like a pharmacy, and it's a person also who prepares and sells drugs for medicinal purposes. This one is kind of funny to say, but it is equally difficult.
Peony.
Peony is a flowering plant from Asia, Europe, and Western North America. It blooms in late spring or early summer, and it represents bashfulness or good luck. And they're so beautiful. I love peonies. Here is another floral themed one that is a mouthful and a ton of letters, so it's definitely going on the list. Here is how you say this one.
Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemums are fall flowering plants from northeastern Europe and East Asia. Most of its variety is found in China. So for those of you who like to ask, is it from China? This one's from China. And it represents friendship, happiness, and well-being. If you've been here for a bit, you know that this brand is actually one of my favorite pencil brands. Not only mine, apparently the whole world's. And this is how you say it.
Ticonderoga.
Yeah, I was definitely messing that one up myself. So Ticonderoga got its name because the graphite ore discovered on Lead Hill in 1815 processed in Ticonderoga, New York. Now, Dixon Ticonderoga is based in Florida, but it's a subsidiary of an Italian-based company who also owns Dixon, Prang, and Pack and Art. Who knew? So thank you so much for watching this. Let me know which ones you're struggling with and which ones you're practicing, and I'll see you in the next one.